Hi. So I know I wasn't going to do another update video for my RF Chieftain, but I changed the build again. So I just want to update you guys on what I've been doing. The character is almost level 100, another 48% to go. Defenses, I dropped a little because I am running Magic Find now. Because I figured, why not, right? Headhunter is not necessary. This is literally just a I don't know. It's funny when you get Soul Eater and then you start shield charging and then you look like you're spazzing out. Um, yeah. But without Headhunter, you can think of it just like my previous RF Chieftain, but with MF gear. So uh, I've been reskinning stuff because I've been bored, but Sept is still the same. I'm using two Venters with high rolls on quant and rarity with emphasis on fire resistance and lightning resistance. Helmet, I'm still using Formless Flame. The amulet is a quantity, rarity, and mana reservation simplex amulet. Um, this you can craft by using a Redeemer's Orb on a simplex amulet, rolling for mana reservation efficiency of skill. Then you take a Shaper amulet, you alt spam until you see T1 quantity of items found. You take a Awakener's Orb, you slap them together, hopefully you get rarity. I did this on another amulet, but this one I hit T3. So this one I bought, but this one I crafted. So like it's not that hard to make this, but if you were to just buy this outright, it would probably cost you like 8 to 10 divines. If you try to roll it yourself, it will cost you. What, Redeemers is what 70 chaos. It'll probably cost you like less than a divine for each try, and then you just keep on rolling until you hit rarity. Since you can only have two prefixes and two suffixes, your two suffixes will always be quant and mana reservation, and then for the prefixes, you just want something useful, such as rarity. Um, the shield is a double corrupted Centauri's answer instead of using Dawnbreaker, but it has the corruption fizz damage from hits taken as fire, so instead of 20%, now it's 7%, and you get 8% quant. The funny thing is, it says it ignores curse limit, so when certain enemies slap you, they get cursed with punishment. Punishment says that when you drop below 50% HP, you start taking increased damage, which is nice for certain scenarios. Yeah. The boots is +2 AoE gold rooms with 20% quant. We do this on Purity of Fire because of the staff and the stain. It is level 25, which gives us a lot of fire resistance. The gloves I completely recrafted. So before my gloves were these with Chaos Res, Fire Res, Life Regenerate. Hold on, let me do this trade real quick. 92. Is that right? I thought it was supposed to be 90. Yeah, maybe. I don't really care. Okay, but the gloves I recrafted using hollow fossils to hit a Bissocket. So I use this big one for corroded. What was it? Corroded, aberrant, hollow, and then I forget the last one. But essentially, you make it so that it has a higher chance to roll chaos resistance, and then you just do that until you get Abyssal Socket, and then T2 or higher chaos resistance. And then once you hit the suffixes, you just use Eldritch Chaos Orbs. You roll the prefixes until you hit rarity. I hit T1 rarity, and then you craft on. You can either craft on life or you can craft increased damage in flask effect. So right now it's like 290 tooltip. If you press conk, it's 333, which is nice. Again, headhunter not necessary. What else is there? Tree is still relatively the same. This is using the new Elegant Hubris for the 74640 Caspiro for 20% life, and then 80% Void Shock. With Storm Shell, that's the main reason why I need to recraft the gloves, because since we're not using a Stygian Vice anymore and we're using Headhunter for whatever reason, we need to put the Abyss or the Abyss Jewel somewhere else. So we put in the gloves because it's the only rare crafted armor at this point, aside from the weapon. Still using Lightning Coil +1. It just has Replica Eternity Shroud, which actually doesn't even have the replica effect. Yes, I dropped one medium cluster over here because I needed skill points to switch to an MF variant. But while mapping with flasks up, 2200 life regen, decent res. Yeah, as you can see, like, I've been swapped to MF variant and I haven't really been dying. Actually I haven't died once, but I still keep this omen of whatever this thing's called, so that if I do die, instead of losing 10% EXP, which is huge, you only lose 2.5, which is about like 3 maps. Like every map will give you like 0.8% of an EXP for T16s. This is not like Delhi T16s, this is just like corrupted. Try to corrupt for 8 mod T16s. My Atlas strategy is, I think, different from last time. So right now I'm running Endless Time with Beyond. So you have to take 7th Gate to unlock Beyond on your map device. Then you just take pack size. You take the Expedition nodes because you're forcing Expedition through a Scarab. We take Abyss because more monsters. And then some pseudo breach stuff if it does spawn. And yeah, and then Scarabs are just Abyss Scarab, Divination, Reliquary, and the Expedition, and then you run Beyond with Blue Altar. And then let me show you a map.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Oh,
it's
wow.
so big.
Compared to your traditional MF characters, this character is Gigatanky, as it's derived from my
it's so big.
Gigatank RF character. So, of course, it's like super tanky for no reason. This is map drops.
Oh, wow.
For the MF stuff, it's 58% rarity and then, or 158% rarity and 59% quant.
Hello again,
Which is pretty good, because if you look at a lot of the MF characters nowadays, they get around 60% quant. If you are playing like the super high budget, or I shouldn't say super high budget, but like that one dude that's been playing the MF Caustic Arrow character, I think he's at 100% quant or something, but his character is pretty nutty. Man, what is this? This is a really weird expedition spawn. Can I play over here? No fire. During the expedition, since you don't really care what the mobs
wow.
do,
Big.
because the moment one dies, Hinakora's 5% will pretty much just proc explode the whole mob. For those that are asking if Hinakora's is worth it, it is if you're doing content that has a lot of pack size. So like Beyond, Breach, Expedition. Legion is kind of iffy because Legion you need to scale your area of effect
Oh,
a little.
wow.
But yeah, once you scale your area of effect,
Wow.
Legion's
Oh,
actually worth
wow.
it to run. Especially with the Headhunter variant. AKA just slap Headhunter
Oh,
thinking
wow.
it'll solve your problems, but in reality Headhunter doesn't really do anything. Yeah, see, I have like
wow.
20 Headhunter stacks, right? But my damage is
Oh,
hardly
wow.
even going up because RF
Easy
only scales
returns.
off fire damage and burning damage. The mods that you can steal from monsters, the only thing that would increase RF's damage is if you kill a Pantheon touch monster. So like right here, you see Innocence Touch, which is why I actually have a damage buff with Flasks up. Because it's
Oh,
Innocence
wow.
Touch, he gives a 50% global damage modifier. And this is per Pantheon, like so any Pantheon touch that you steal is 50% increased damage. It's not
wow.
50% more, it's just 50% increased global damage essentially. So this is like this. But yeah, like Headhunter is pretty much just there for the visual effects at this point. It's just fun to see while mapping. The important thing is that if you do buy a Headhunter for whatever reason, if you want to,
wow.
make sure you buy a shiny one because shiny Headhunters retain value throughout the
I
league.
cannot do this yet.
Regular Headhunters do not. So regular Headhunters,
wow.
as the league progresses, will go down in price. Shiny Headhunters, since shiny Headhunters can only be acquired through Voidborn Reliquary keys, they tend to retain value, like over normal ones.
Oh,
Just
wow.
damn. Why can my heavy belts never be mage bloods?
Oh,
You
wow.
always see those like YouTube clips of people just getting like raw mage blood drops. Damn, that'd be wild.
That's good.
Oh,
right?
wow.
Solve all my
Oh,
problems.
wow.
I can
Wow.
instantly start the second character with it. But yeah, gameplay is really relaxing. I'm taking it pretty casually now. I've also been playing Torchlight's new season, so that's another time hindrance, but I will release the second character at some point of this league, I think. Hopefully.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
That was anticlimactic. So I'm a little sad I didn't get the
That's
Soul Eater
good,
buff this round.
right?
As you can see, single target DPS is still horrendous, especially since it's on an MF variant. If you want the damage variant, just please just get a second scepter with pretty much the same stats and actually play like a damage variant. You can, like, if you use a, instead of the +3 RF, you want a +2 with dot multi on it. You want a second scepter with the same
Oh,
monster.
wow.
And then your range would be like good stuff too. Headhunter. No. Yeah. Well, yeah. So that's pretty much my new variant on the build. I'll release the POB and then
I cannot do this yet.
yeah, you guys can decide whether or not you guys want to keep on playing the tank version, which is good, or the MF variant, which is pretty much the same idea as a tank. Like I believe it's still 500k EHP. But you have MF, which is good for mapping. Yeah. But catch you guys next time. Stay safe. Peace.